Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Brad Mower,
and this is IFXtra. So we hope you've all had a good week. I think summer has returned here to the UK, so we've been getting out a little bit more, a little bit of walking, a bit of sunshine in the garden.
I've been getting used out of the aircon.
You have, that's true.
Yes, that's quite good.
Okay, so what have you been doing while you've had your aircon on?
Right, so this is all quiz, well, mostly quiz related.
Oh, yeah.
So, we had this thing, Mixer closed down, we had to move to Twitch, we had to build our own interactive system. It worked great the first 2 times we did it, and then we had like significant technical difficulties the 3rd and 4th times we did it.
Dead?
That was kind of annoying. So I had a bit of a look into it, and I found an adjustment that I'd made between episodes 2 and 3 that I think was causing the problem.
Okay.
And so I did a load of bug fixes. We did episode 5, and everything was fine.
It was good.
So that is all fixed.
This quiz on science fiction went beautifully.
Yes, but I mean we'll talk more about that later. I also kind of fixed an issue with Ava's chat connection. Those of you who haven't watched the quiz, Ava is like our assistant who is she sort of echoes out the correct answers into the chat and like announces when players are arriving and things. There's a problem where her chat is appearing in the wrong colour, and I realize it's a silly mistake on my part. So I fixed it. We're hoping to deploy that before the next quiz, which will be Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time. So Twitch.tv/interference.
So what are you going to be working on next?
Wait. So
more stuff.
Well, no. I mean, it was that. So the idea with the quiz was suddenly there was this big panic. We had to get this thing done and get it stable so that it can kind of work
every time we try.
So we had to pause development of the new app for interference. But with fixing this quiz problem, it's kind of in a stable enough point where I can maybe leave that alone for a week or 2 and go back to trying to get this app stuff done.
Yeah, cool.
Because I wanted to get that done for like the end of June, and I mean, it's August now because all this stuff happened, blah blah blah. So I'm going to be focusing on trying to get the app done because it will hopefully fix some Android bugs. It'll let us add in a few new features. Google are pressing us to change a few things as well.
And we can have it on iPhones.
So we'll be adding in Google authentication as well, because a lot of people have said I want to sign in my Google account. But yes, it has been rebuilt, so it should work on iPhones, iPads, whatever. I haven't actually tested that in any great detail yet. I have managed to get it working on the simulator, and it looks like it should work. We'll do Android first, just because we know we have open bugs on that. And then once that's done, I'll get it out on iOS. So that should be fun.
It would be brilliant.
But yeah, like I say, so we'll probably pause quiz development of big new features. Bug fixes we'll still do, but big new features will stop for a few weeks while we do this app stuff. So that'll be cool.
Okay.
And that's it.
Brilliant. Okay, now it's time to see who won this week's awards. Pitch for the week this week goes to Gakmwem for looking up from the bottom of a well. I just love the perspective in this. It's brilliantly done. It's a nice view up there. Well done, Gakmwem.
My favourite description this week was, in Egypt, they had stairs for raindrops by LG. Now, I like this because it's an excellent interpretation of the drawing, but also true, because in Egypt, they were really into irrigation and they had all these cool, like, augers and Archimedean screws for bringing water uphill. Educational. Nice work, LG.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Sue Downey for Aged Hand. It's so difficult to draw hands. That's beautifully done. I love the grayscale as well. So much detail. Well done, Sue. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there as always.
Okay, now we're going to see what we were doing last week in the forums. So last week in the forums, with it being a whole new month, we had a game.
Mm.
And it was a word ladder game where you have a 4-letter word, then you just change one letter to make a different word and go down and down. And like loads of people playing.
Mm.
Yeah, go and join in. It's fun.
Yeah, it's nice and simple.
Yeah, but there's like all these like massive ladder of different words then.
So like if you had like fast, like FAST, you could change the C, the S to a C. So you could change fast into fact. Yeah.
And then you change the F into P for pact.
Yeah, exactly.
And
yeah,
on and on. So we haven't run out of words yet, so it's going well. Right, we're going to see what we're going to be talking about this week in the forums. Not counting interference, have you ever won an award? What was it for? I still have my trophy for when my team won the Staffordshire University Challenge Quiz in 1993.
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list. Cool. Now don't forget, tomorrow night is quiz night, normal Zeitgeist night, with the 5 rounds of 5 different topics. How does that work? If you haven't seen this before, every Sunday night at 7 p.m. UK time over on twitch.tv/interference, we do Zeitgeist, the interference quiz of the week. It's basically 5 rounds of 5 questions each, but each round is based on a drawing from interference. So no one knows what the topics or the questions are going to be until we actually do the show. I just, turn up and play along with the rest of you. Bunnery writes all of this, so you won't tell us what the topics are yet, but you can tell us the featured artist. Okay, this week I'm featuring Sunshine Lady, Amvol, Grandma Gale, 9% and Lavender Tales. Some pretty nice drawings. Okay. And interesting topics too. So yeah, like I say, we don't know what the drawings or the topics are. You'll have to join us tomorrow, 7 p.m. UK, on twitch.tv/interference to see what happens there. We can tell you though that last week, so we had some technical difficulties last week, but I'd put in a backup, so we managed to retrieve the scores. So we once we did that, the final scores were new player Darth Asalia on first place, 186 points. Second place was Dr. Ridout on 161, and then Goose was in third place on 160. Brilliant, well done to them. And on Thursday, we had a quiz with 20 questions about science fiction. It was very popular. Yeah, I mean, we're on the internet. Everyone loves sci-fi, don't they? Yeah. So guess who won that one? Go on, tell me. It was Grinning Goose with 191. That means you got one wrong. That's good work there. Yeah. And then Lanky Ogden was second with 171, and then Jess was third with 162. So well done to them. So next Thursday, we've got a topic of fast food. I'm sure we're all into fast food, or we all had it at some point. So that should be an interesting one. Interesting. You're making me hungry now. I know, I'm really hungry. So if you'd like to join us for either of those, we've got regular Zeitgeist, so 5 rounds, 5 questions each. That's every Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time. And Zeitgeist 20, where we have one topic with 20 questions. That's every Thursday, also 7 p.m. UK time. And you can watch both of those over on twitch.tv/interference. Wonderful. Okay, that's all the news for now, so it just goes to say. Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved at playinterference.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at PlayIFX or on Facebook at PlayInterference. We've also now got a Patreon page at patreon.com/interference if you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building in new features, working on this new app, doing quiz bug fixes, building out all of these things that we make to try and keep you entertained. We really appreciate your support. We do. Patrons get special status in interference. You become supporters, so you get access to things like replays, the fancier invite system, and some stuff like that. You also get a custom entrance shout out on the quiz from Ava if you're a quiz player as well. Awesome. And minor thing for patrons as well, they have recently, like this week, changed their system so you can pay in multiple currencies now. Because it was always dollars. You can you can set up things in sterling or euros now, which is quite nice. Brazilian? I don't know. Currencies. Oh, yeah, we should have mentioned that actually. Hi to Oi, I think is hi to all of our Brazilian players who've joined us this week. Lots of them. Lots of Portuguese descriptions. It's very cool. Yeah, it's made moderation more complicated, but we're learning. Yes. So that's wonderful. Anyway, we'll see you all again next Saturday. So it's bye for now. Yep, that's it for now. Have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday. Bye. Bye.